Hi everyone, this is Miss Jen from the Lawrence branch. I'm here today to showcase some of our new easy reader or early reader books. They've come in the past 6 months to a year, and I have nonfiction and fiction. Now the easy reader books are those that are designed to take kids from just starting to read and step them up to reading full chapter books. So you can see some of them have numbers on them. The lower numbers are just starting to read, and then you work up to higher numbers, so then you graduate to chapter books. These are different from our picture books in that the picture books are a little bigger, they have the bigger pictures, but also the words, more text, more for parents to read to kids, whereas these have the shorter sentences and larger type to make it easy to read. So let's take a closer look at these.
One more thing to mention, when we go through these books, I will be telling you the level that the publisher gives them. Now, I mentioned the easy readers step up from low numbers to a higher number to graduate the reader into chapter books. So the publishers often give level numbers so the readers have an idea of the book's level of difficulty. This is a good, quick way to find books written at the right reading level. However, what constitutes each level varies between publishers and even somewhat within the same publisher, so it's also good to use the 5-finger rule. Choose a book that you think you will enjoy. Read the second page. Hold up a finger for each word you're not sure of or do not know. If there are 5 or more words you didn't know, you should choose an easier book. Still think it may not be too difficult? Use the 5-finger rule on 2 more pages. Now for our first book, Olaf Loves to Read by John Edwards, illustrated by Disney Storybook artists. This is a level 2. Join Olaf the librarian as he builds a castle, sorts books by color, and makes reading fun for everyone in the library. A great book for those Frozen fans. Duck Stays in the Truck by Dorian Cronin, illustrated by Betsy Lewin, is another level 2. And this author-illustrator duo are the same ones that bring you Click, Clack, Moo, Cows That Type, and that whole series. So here, Farmer Brown wants to go camping. He packs up the animals, he packs up his brother, Bob. The chickens want to hike. The cows want to fish. The pigs want to picnic, and Duck just wants to stay in the truck. How will Farmer Brown bring everyone together? Bunny Will Not Jump by Jason Tharp is a level 1. Bunny will not jump. He usually loves jumping, but when he sees how high his friend Big can jump, Bunny does not want to jump anymore. Big just wants Bunny to do what he loves in his own way. He needs your help by following interactive prompts in the story to make it happen. It's written in a similar style to the Mo Willems Elephant and Piggy series. Our fourth book is part of the Interrupting Cow series by Jane Yolen and Joelle Drademy, Interrupting Cow and the Chicken Crossing the Road, a level 2. Interrupting Cow feels lonely because her barnyard friends are tired of her jokes. But when she meets an old rooster across the long gray road, things change. Why did the chicken cross the road? Was it to get to the other side? Or was there more to the story? Read this hilarious book and see what happens when the interrupting cow meets the famous chicken crossing the road. Wonder Woman Saves the Trees by Christy Weber and illustrated by Pernille Urum is part of the DC Super Friends series and is also a level 2. Wonder Woman shows Poison Ivy how working together helps our environment. Next, we have a pre-level 1 called For Otto by David Milgram, part of the Adventures of Otto series. He also has another series for new readers called The Adventures of Zip. Sometimes Otto's friends have something for him, and sometimes they have something for someone else. See Otto go from sad to glad in this sweet story about friendship. This has bright illustrations and minimal text, perfect for the true emergent reader. The popular Fly Guy series by Ted Arnold has a new book and a new character. Fly Guy and Fly Girl, Night Fright. When Buzz and Liz visit the zoo, their pets, Fly Guy and Fly Girl, go looking for food and find the Creatures of the Night exhibit, where they see animals that would like to eat them. Gulps. Gulpsy. This doesn't have a level, but it's recommended for ages 4 to 7, grades kindergarten through 1st. Next is a level 1 Fancy Nancy book, Nancy's Fancy Heirloom. Nancy, Jojo, and Mom plant a vegetable garden for Grandpa using Grandma Margie's heirloom tomato seeds. While tilling the soil, they discover Mom's old time capsule buried in the garden. So Fancy Nancy was originally created by Jane O'Connor. This particular book is by Nancy Parent and the Disney Storybook Artists because there's also a Fancy Nancy TV show on Disney Junior. This is perfect for children learning to sound out words and sentences, and Fancy Nancy is known for using fancy words, which she then explains. Libby Loves Science, Mix and Measure is a level 3 by Kimberly Durting and Shelley R. Johannes, illustrated by Joelle Murray, from the Love Science series. Libby loves science and experimenting. In the STEM-themed level 3 I Can Read title, Libby hosts a puppy party for her friends and their dogs. With the help of her friend Rosa and little brother, Libby decorates, stuffs goodie bags, and bakes delicious cupcakes. But when they realize they've forgotten an important ingredient, they use science to solve the problem just in the nick of time. A great choice for aspiring scientists, emerging readers, and fans of Andrea Beatty's Ada Twist Scientist. It includes activities, a glossary, and a cupcake recipe. Moving to our nonfiction, this is a level 2 book by Mary Nakamura, illustrated by Natalie Cui, in the If You Love series, which gives readers a sneak peek at how they can turn their passions into careers. So, do you love robots? Is your family's robot vacuum your favorite thing in the house? Then you could be a robotics mechanical engineer, electrical engineer, or systems engineer when you grow up. Learn about these careers and about different kinds of robots, artificial intelligence, and more in this book that includes a glossary and back matter section of even more cool jobs for kids who like robots. Ripley's Believe It or Not has a series called Ripley Readers. So this one, Mummies, All True and Unbelievable by Corinne Friels, is a level 4. Did you know that King Ramses' mummy was given a passport so he could fly to France? With beautiful photography and fun, easy-to-read writing, this level 4 book covers everything from how mummies are found to how some bodies became mummies. It's all true and unbelievable. Easy to read, fun to see, and filled with amazing things, kids, even reluctant readers, will love Ripley Readers' Mummies. Our 12th book is about getting your first kitten. So this is a pre-level 1 written by Alyssa Satin Cappuccilli, who also writes the Biscuit the Puppy books, and photographed by Jill Wachter. What is it like to get your first kitten? Find out in this early reader. You will feed your kitten, pet it, pick up after it, and most of all, love it very much. Young readers will love seeing kids their age take care of a kitten for the first time in this adorable introduction to pet ownership. A special section in the back with more information about having a new kitten or cat makes this book The Cat's Meow. This next is Octopuses by Lindsay Schaefer, part of the Blast Off Readers series. It's a level 2. Oceans are full of predators, but octopuses know how to survive. Long arms, soft bodies, and many other adaptations help these creatures live in their coral reef biome. This title explores how the bodies and behaviors of octopuses help them avoid predators, find food, and thrive. Special features add information about range, conservation status, lifespan, and diet. Last but not least, we have I Wish I Was a Llama by Jennifer Beauvais, part of the Ranger Rick I Wish I Was series. This is the level 1. What if you wished you were a llama and then you became one? Could you talk like a llama with gurgles and squeals? Could you roll in the dust like a llama to keep bugs away? And would you want to? Find out about llamas and their wild cousins, guanacos, as well as alpacas and vicuñas. Ranger Rick, the iconic raccoon ambassador from Ranger Rick magazines, engages young readers by comparing and contrasting the life of the llama to the life of the reader. For example, a call out from Ranger Rick asks, "Would you want to sleep with your head sticking up?"
I hope you've enjoyed seeing our new titles. Bear in mind, this is just a small sampling of what we have, and we constantly get new things in. So please, I invite you to go to our catalog. You can go to our website at www.ncl.org, then click on the catalog page, and you can search for any of these titles and place them on hold. Or you can do a general search and use the filters on the left-hand side of the screen to select, you can narrow by publication date, just things that are very new. You can select just your branch, and you can also select just the easy readers, fiction and nonfiction. So happy reading and have fun!
And again, this is just a small sampling of what we have in the library. So I'm going to show you how to find new books in the library catalog on your own. First, go to our homepage at www.mcl.org and find where it says catalog. Give that a click, and that takes you to our library catalog. We're going to rely on our filters or limiters to help us search. So all you have to do is hit search without typing anything, and that will bring up everything we have in our catalog. Then on the left side, you'll see where it says limit search results. Scroll down to where it says shelf location, and then select MCLS Easy Reader Fiction or Nonfiction, depending on your preference. You can do both, and then you just hit the include button at the top of that box. That gives you just the easy readers. Now to get the new ones, you go back to those limiters and find the publication date. Then keep hitting the bottom one until you get the most current, so 2021, and then hit include. Another thing to do is on the results page on the top right, it says sort by. You select publication date descending, and that will put the most current book at the top of the list and so on down. So here we have the finalized search results. On the left, you see how we narrowed it by the location and the publication date, and we have 55 results. You can also do by branch or by the author, subject. There are lots of different filters you can use.